Hey guys, Travis Wynn here. Today we're going to talk about if you should sell the property off market. Quick answer to that is going to be no. Today being March 4th, 2022. Inventory is still really low out there. I think sellers are cutting themselves short if they do sell it off market. In today's market, there's so many buyers out there still looking to buy. And there's just no inventory. So in my opinion, and from what I've seen, the best thing to do is you put it out there at the average or even below average price for the area and just let it run up. And I think you'd be pleasantly surprised to see what you'd end up getting for the property at the end of the day. Every property that I have sold probably in the last 2 years have all gotten multiple offers, and the price has been bid up to the point to where sometimes they're not even going for the appraised value. They're going well above, and buyers are out there even waiving appraisals just because it's so competitive and they want to get into a property. So I'm sure a lot of you have gotten phone calls or letters from potential buyers saying, hey, we'll buy the property all cash, we'll close in 10 days, you're not going to pay real estate commissions, and all that stuff sounds great. But if you're not in a rush, and usually probate, there's a process, so it real typically can't close in 10 days for different reasons. But if you could hold out 30 days, 45 days, you could end up making a lot more money, putting a lot more money in your pocket. And as for real estate commissions, it wouldn't even matter. It would the amount of money that you would end up making by putting the property on the market would dwarf those anyway. So my professional advice is if you do have a property and you do have an option of putting it on the market for the world to see, I would certainly do that. I think it would definitely benefit you and the heirs, and you just let the market run its course. However, I do understand there are some situations where it would be more beneficial to sell the property off market. I actually just closed one where there was a situation like this. The estate needed to close. It's been tied up for a couple of years. There were some squatters in the property not paying rent. There was still a mortgage, so the estate was having to keep the mortgage current. And with COVID, there are some restrictions that were going on, and these occupants were fully taking advantage of that. However, they needed to sell the property and get it out. So I had an attorney come to me and ask, if I had any buyers for this property that would take it with the occupants still in there. They would take it subject to them. So the buyer would take full responsibility for those occupants, for collecting that rent if there was any rent to be collected, or if that occupant had to be evicted, that buyer would take full responsibility for it. So I did have some buyers for it. So I brought it to 3 buyers, and the attorney ended up taking the best offer, which was, they still got good money for it. This buyer I've worked with before in the past, and they were solid, gave the estate good money, and we were able to go ahead and close it with no contingencies or anything like that. So in some cases, it could be beneficial to do it, especially if you just want to get things moved on. However, I would certainly, in this market, I would certainly try to put it on the market and just, let the market take its course. I think it would certainly be more beneficial. Thank you for taking the time to take a look at my video. I do have a lot more information in this booklet pertaining to this exact situation, and also different parts of the probate process. If you'd like a copy of this, I could either email it to you or send you a hard copy. Just go ahead and leave your information at the bottom. In the message line, just put probate booklet so it doesn't get lost in the shuffle, and I will get that right out to you. Or you could always feel free to either call me or email me with any other additional questions. Thanks for taking your time. Bye-bye.